guess what? I'm actually going on a trip. I'm super excited. I have not taken a trip or gone on vacation in almost 10 years. Yes, sad but true. So in today's Get Ready With Me, I want to do my makeup using everything that I think I want to take with me on my trip. My challenge will be to see if all of the makeup I select can fit in this makeup bag. Let's see if that is even possible. All right, let's start off with a glowy primer. This product I believe will be perfect for travel. This here is the Instant Age Rewind Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup from Maybelline. It comes with a sponge tip and you click it on up. I think it's great because you don't have to worry about it, leaking or exploding in your makeup bag. It comes with its own little applicator. Is super lazy girl, super quick and easy. Is it the glowiest of glow primers? No, but it gives a little something. And honestly, if you don't feel like putting on a full face of makeup, it's a really good, just quick little one and done. If you're just gonna do a little sightseeing and you really don't care what you look like in public, I'm gonna grab a brush and just kind of blend it in. Oh, I gotta think about brushes and packing them. Do I want to take something like this? I guess I could. Now that I just dirtied it, do I feel like washing it? No. Do I have something similar? Looks similar. This one's clean. All right, I'm gonna set that aside as a brush I'm gonna take. Let's move on to foundation, or in my case, a BB cream. So these BB creams I've featured numerous times. They're from MISSHA. I have two shades. One is in 21, one is in 23. I like to mix and match. The BB creams have really good coverage. They are moisturizing and they have 42 SPF, which is a really good added bonus. And I'm trying to hit pan on them. So I believe I have enough to get me through 6 days. So I'm going to take them along. Are they bulky? Yes. Do I care? No. We shall see. If for whatever reason it doesn't make it into the bag, I will circle back and come up with a plan B. I just, as you saw, squirt dots on my face and then I take a sponge and I'm just going to blend the two together. So I guess I need to figure out how, wow, I got that really close to my eyebrow, didn't I? I need to figure out which sponge to take and how I want to pack that sponge. In the past, I've just thrown them into like a little sandwich-sized Ziploc bag. The bag gets really messy, but it prevents it from picking up or getting, foundation on anything else in the bag. I think I would just do that same thing because I think I have a very cutesy little sponge container, but it's kind of bulky. And with a plastic sandwich bag, you can just kind of squish it and push it in and zip up the makeup bag. So I will be fine using the old school method. All right, so done with the BB cream. Now onto concealer. You would think I would be packing light for my trip, but honestly, I'm gonna pack two. So again, with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, super convenient for travel. Again, it has a little sponge tip. You can just pounce it on. But because I'm trying to hit pan on this Creaseless concealer from Tarte, I'm gonna bring this along too because it's coating the bottle, so I really can't tell how far down I am, but I'm fairly certain I'm about to hit pan on it. Plus, the finishes are slightly different. I love makeup and I love options, so don't judge me. Both are coming with me. I'm going to start with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind and just kind of tap, tap, tap. This one's a little light, so I'm going to cover up my hyperpigmentation, put a little in the center of my face, and then I'm just going to grab the same sponge I used for the BB cream and just kind of tap that in place. And then I'm going to go in with the Tarte because the Tarte has a kind of luminescent glow, which I enjoy under my eyes. Plus it has a little more coverage, so I'm just going to let that sit there. I find certain concealers work best if you let them kind of sit in your face. I just noticed I didn't pounce in the Maybelline very well, so let me backtrack a little and tap that in. All right, I'm going to take my ring finger and gently spread that out and then go back in with the sponge. As always, I just take whatever's left on my finger, mainly to clean up my finger, and I just kind of spread it on the center of my face, pounce, 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 and then gently do the same with under my eye and the Tarte concealer. All right, base complexion products are now in place. Moving on to contour slash bronzer. So this here is the NYX Wonder Stick. I love a good cream contour. It's a nice kind of neutral shade, so if you don't like an orangey dark look, if you're fair like me, you would probably love it. I enjoy cream products. It's super lazy girl approved. You just swipe it directly on your cheek and go in with that same sponge and blend it out. It's also compact or a nice size and really good to travel with in my opinion because the size is really nice. It's about the same as a concealer. All right, we're just gonna tap and press and blend. And now we have a little contour bronzer action. I bronze using contour. I don't know. I always interchange those words because I don't like warmness. Since my hair's up, I will just pounce up on the hairline. I don't know that much color got up there. Okay, because I'm the type of person that likes variety or options, I think I'm gonna toss this bronzer in my makeup bag as well. This here is from VISEART. It's the Bronze Noix. And do I need both? Probably not. But if I didn't have a powder one and for whatever reason I thought, ooh, I need one or I wish I had one, I'm gonna bring this. It also can function as an eyeshadow if you just want a quick and easy neutral eye look. Since I already have it out, I'm just gonna add a little on top of that NYX because why not? Let me know if you also like to have options when you travel. It's not that large, so don't judge me. Now for blush, I'm gonna take this little guy here because it's perfect for traveling. This is from Nars. It's the classic shade Orgasm. It's itty bitty teeny weeny. I would say this is even smaller than probably a mini. I believe I got this from Sephora for the little birthday gift. The challenge is always finding a blush type fluffy brush that's not too big to fit inside here. So hopefully this isn't too dense of a brush, but let's see how it works out. And then if it's good, I don't care if it's dirty or not, this brush will come with me because I don't have time to wash more brushes. I just washed most of my brushes the other day. So let me know if you also don't care if your brushes are a little dirty. All right, I think that's a good shade, not too overpowering, and you cannot beat the size. Now for highlighter, I'm gonna use this little mini OFRA highlighter in the shade Pillow Talk. If you've been following me, thank you. You've seen me use this a bazillion times. I've even hit pan on it, and I'm trying to empty or use up the whole thing. It's small and good for travel. Plus, I love the shade, so I'm just gonna sweep some on my cheeks here and keep it out because I will use it for the brow bone when I get to my eyes. I think I'm actually gonna take this product on my trip, even though it's extra and I could use concealer, but I've been enjoying it a lot lately, and that's the paint pot from MAC in the shade Painterly. After it's out of the box, it's only this big. The container is glass, so it is a little hefty. But I'm not flying anywhere, so I don't care if it has a little extra weight to it. Plus, if I was ever really lazy and didn't want to do an eye look, literally just tapping this on your eyes, or at least my eyes, will cover up my veins and discoloration and is a really quick and easy kind of eye look, even though this, or at least I use it as a primer. Is this technically just a cream eyeshadow in a really light shade, therefore people use it as a primer? Leave me a comment and let me know. I just see people use it as a primer, so that's what I do. But I think if you just wanted none of your discoloration to show up and didn't want to apply anything else, this looks really good. Sadly, I've been using this brush for a while. It's quite gunky. Hopefully I can find a similar brush and take it with me. Otherwise, I may have to wash this. Yay, I found a similar type brush, so now I don't have to wash this. So this is going to come with me as well. So what I've decided is, again, I need variety. So I've selected these 3 little mini palettes I own to take on my trip. This here is the Bronze This Way from Essence. It's really neutral, but has a nice fall color story. I'm also going to bring this little mini palette from Charlotte Tilbury, because if and when I want something kind of soft or a lot of shimmers, this palette has me covered. Last, if I'm not feeling a warm kind of color story, I'm going to take this little mini palette from ColourPop, which has a nice cool toned kind of mauve purple undertone kind of look to it. And I think between all of that and the bronzer, I will have some nice options for various eye looks. So the question is, which palette do I want to use in this video? I don't know that I've used this palette on camera, so I'm going to go in with the ColourPop. If anything, at least it won't be a warm eye look, which I've done several times recently. First things first, before I forget, I'm just going to grab some different brushes. I have 6 here, a couple fluffy, a couple smaller to get some detail work. I'm going to set them aside so I make sure I really have a good selection of eyeshadow brushes on my trip. I also snagged 2 extras just in case. This here is a dense, good for foundation or complexion, and this one is good for kind of cheek products. I would rather have it and not use it than wish I had it and didn't have it. Did I mention I like having selections? All right, I'm going to be using different brushes that are already dirty, because don't judge. Yeah, did I mention I didn't want to clean my brushes? All right, I'm going to start off with this light pink shade and get that in the crease. It's kind of a pink slash neutral kind of soft tan. Perfect for getting into the crease. All right, so you've probably been screaming at the computer going, well, where are you going? What are you doing? And I was saving that for doing the eye look so I wouldn't have to speed through. So we are going to be driving from Seattle area, that's where I'm from in case you didn't know, and all the way down to San Francisco area. My cousin is getting married. I'm now going to go into this kind of medium, kind of, I don't know, taupey brown, very cool toned with slight purple undertones, and use that to deepen the outer corner. And then I will also take it underneath my lashes. So we are going to be leaving on a Thursday, driving down. We're also taking our dog with us. I'll be staying with my cousin, not the one who's getting married. They stayed with us last summer, and they have 2 dogs in a fenced-in backyard and a doggy door, so it makes perfect sense. We leave Thursday, and then we'll probably stay someplace in southern Oregon. And you can technically drive from Seattle to San Francisco in one day, but that's long. It's like, not including traffic, it could be like a 14-hour drive, so no thank you. So then we should leave Friday and then get to San Mateo sometime in the afternoon on Friday. All right, I'm going to take this pink shimmer shade with my pinky and just pop it on the center portion of my lid. So what I thought was really interesting, I'd never heard of it. Let me know if you've heard this done before. So instead of doing a rehearsal dinner, what they're doing is a rehearsal brunch. So Saturday will be a rehearsal brunch, and then the wedding is actually on Sunday. That is also something I've never heard of. I'm sure it exists, but usually, or at least my wedding was on a Saturday. All right, so that is a very simple eye look, which I'm simple, but I think looks beautiful. All right, I'm gonna go back into the OFRA highlighter and get some on my brow bones and possibly in the inner corner. So let me know, what day of the week did you get married? I have not been to a wedding in 15 years. It's been a long time. She's like 45 and this is her first marriage, although she's been with the person she's marrying, I don't know, maybe 8 or so years. They have 2 kids together. It's more of a technicality, I guess, but they're still doing a full-blown wedding at a beautiful venue in a place called Half Moon Bay. All right, I am pleased with this eye look. I am pleased with my choice or selection of mini eyeshadows. Let me know if you think bringing 3 is too many, or if you, in fact, would have brought like a full-size eyeshadow palette and multiple of that. I just really like having options and moods, you know. If you only brought 1, then you're kind of stuck, and if you get sick of it, you get me. All right, what do we got next? All right, so I am testing out a new mascara. This is a tubing mascara, by the way. Video to come up. I don't know if it'll be before or after this one. It's not as dark as I'm used to, but let's put some eyeliner on and see if that helps. All right, I popped off camera just to make sure this video wasn't too long. You've seen me apply eyeliner. So I'm gonna take with me this one here from Sugar Brush / Tarte. It's the Easy on the Eyes. It's a gel eyeliner. And then for the top of my lash line, this here is a liquid liner from Moira. It's the Micro Tip liquid liner. I also, since I'm doing that mascara try on right now, normally I would touch up my mascara, but I don't want to skew any results. But I did go in and recurl my lashes, and which reminded me, I also need to take a lash curler. Now I bounce between my number 1 and number 2 holy grails. I just emptied the Maybelline The Falsies Lash Lift and started the L'Oreal Telescopic. So I'm going to take the L'Oreal Telescopic, and then what I use as a touch-up or finishing mascara is the one from Essence. So both of these are coming with me. Now for lips, I will have various lip glosses and lipsticks in my purse and another little side pouch in my purse, numerous places, but I'm still going to toss something in this makeup bag. So I'm going to be using this lipstick here from e.l.f. This is, I don't know what shade it is. Something will float on screen because my eyesight's bad. It's a nice kind of nudie cocoa, which I think will go well since I have neutral eyeshadows on, or cool toned, you know what I mean? And then I have to bring the Yummy Gloss. I'm going to have a lot of lip products because to me, you can wear the same eyeshadow, but if you change up your lip look, which is super easy to do, it can change your entire makeup look. What pairs really nicely on top of that e.l.f. lipstick is this lip gloss from Makeup Revolution, and it's in the shade Sheer Brunch. So I'm just gonna pop that on top. Here is the final look. Is it basic and kind of what I look like in just about every video? Yes, it is, but it's what gives me comfort. It makes me look put together. I can join the human race, look decent. I think it's pretty nice, above average, but not over the top. It's in my wheelhouse and what I'm going with. All right, let's take a look at the makeup bag to see if I need to use a different bag or not. All right, we are pretty darn full. Let me see if I can get the zipper to close. Bum, bum, bum. Sadly, I cannot. All right, let's move on to bag number 2. Oh my goodness. Yay, success. It's a lot more room. Well, I haven't zipped it up, but I can already tell. Yes, okay. So, this bag worked better than this bag. I like the color of this bag. I like how sturdy it is. But this bag will have to be the one I take on this trip. There's actually more room, and I can take this next product. This here is a finishing setting spray. It's from Wet n Wild. I love how petite it is. Don't recall using it, so let's cross our fingers that the spritzer is not super aggressive. Ooh, it has a nice coconut scent. I would say it's in between nice spritzer and aggressive. It's fine-ish, but kind of shoots out hard. But since I'm traveling and it's small and fits in the bag, it's what I'm going to take. All right, let's talk about some essentials that will also need to come on the trip with me. I'm going to need to take some makeup wipes. I also have a separate bag that I like to use for my brushes because I like how it's see-through. So let's stick the brushes in here. They fit perfectly. Let me know, do you put your makeup brushes in with your makeup, or do you have a separate bag like I have? I also need to take a mirror with me. So this one, I don't want to blind you. It's a double-sided mirror. This is why I don't use it on camera, but it has a X, I don't know, 3 times or 5 times. Good, like, you know, if you have like a rogue eyebrow hair like I have, to pluck those. So yeah, this is going to come with me as well. Now the final thing I need to take with me, well, there's numerous other things, but I'm actually going to do a separate video for skincare and other items I'm taking on this trip. This one is just the makeup, but I need to bring a makeup remover since I do wear waterproof mascara. This one is, I'm almost out of, so it's like the perfect amount to take with me on the trip. Problem is, I don't want to take such a big bottle, so I need to figure out what can I put this in, and do I already own any kind of travel size bottles, or am I going to have to run to a drugstore and pick something up? All right, I really want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so by now, I would love if you would subscribe. For those who have, thank you so much. Remember to click that bell icon so you can be notified of future videos. And if you could do me a big favor, clicking the thumbs up, which literally takes 2 seconds, it is free, really does help with my channel to grow. So if you like the video, please click that thumbs up. All right, thanks everyone.